Welcome back to another episode of Talking Sports with your boy DP, and we finna get into them NBA playoffs, man. We got the conference finals. Now. We finna see who trying to get to the NBA finals, man. So we gonna see who represent their conference. Who gonna be the representative of each conference? Who gonna be the representative from the East? Who gonna be the representative from the West? Who gonna talk about these games ones around three in these conference finals, man? That's what we're gonna get into. I know I've been gone for a little minute, I work overtime. I gotta get it in. I gotta get that paper. I gotta pay these bills, you feel me? But I ain't gonna hold y'all here long either, because I only got 2 games to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into these games, man. We got the OKC Thunder taking down the Minnesota Timberwolves 114-88. Yes, my young gunners out there balling, and they setting the example. They go up 1-0 in this playoff series, you feel me, to start off this Western Conference Finals. Now, honestly, this is an interesting matchup, you feel me. These teams are somewhat evenly matched, but the factor and the advantage that I give the OKC Thunder is I feel like they have a better bench. The OKC Thunder bench have been going off this playoff series. They've been averaging like 32 points off the bench, you feel me? So they have been getting buckets from their whole team. And I feel like that played a big factor in this game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But let's get into it, man. SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you and Anthony Edwards, this is y'all time to show the world who wanted more, you feel me? Y'all the big dogs in this count. Y'all walking through. Who gonna lead their team to the glory land? Who gonna be the man with the plan? Who gonna show up? And right now, SGA answered first. SGA came through the night, 31 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 10 of 27 from the floor, 37%, and 0 of 4 from the 3, 0%. I don't like that, but I can say my boy can shoot threes. I ain't gonna just knock him. I ain't gonna tell him don't take him, but at least he stopped that foe and ain't make it worse for himself. But what I will say with SGA, I would love for him to just get to the basket more, man. He is very efficient around the rim, mid-range shots, anything inside the square. He golden. He money, man. The man can just get buckets. He's just a bucket wizard. He's a walking bucket, if we being honest, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the truth when it comes to scoring the basketball. And you can see why he's up here in the MVP conversation. Now, since he beat Jokic, hey, I feel like he the MVP now. Hands down. Especially if him and his young gunners keep doing what they doing in this playoff series that we having right now. I also got to give a shout out to Jalen Williams, man. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. Way to get, man, listen, OKC was bringing the D. Pause. But hey, defense, they was doing them up, they were locking them up. They was trying to lock the Timberwolves down. And the Timberwolves was off. They was not efficient tonight. They was shooting poorly. I want to say they shot 35% from the floor, and they shot 29% from the 3 as a team. Poor shooting performance from the Minnesota Timberwolves. While on the other hand, OKC out here balling, shot calling, 20-inch blades on the Impala. You know how the rest of the song go. OKC shot 50% from the floor tonight. And not only that, hold up, pause, wait a minute, let me put some pimping in it. 11 of 21 from the 3, shooting 52% from the 3. And they made it count from the line, 80% from the free throw line. So OKC Thunder can't handle business, dog. My guys was not playing. I also want to give a shout to Chet Holmgren, because he's holding it down in the paint. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 6 of 9 from the floor, shooting 68%, and 1 of 1 from the 3, shooting 100% on the night. And I really must say, man, OKC, they took over the second half in this game. Once the third quarter came, these boys handled the business. You feel me? They did what it do. And you might hear my son in the background. They in the room playing, being all loud and stuff. But never mind them. Listen to this font. Listen to these facts. Listen to these stats that I'm giving you. You feel me? A lot of people tell me I got a radio voice. How y'all feel about that? I don't know. And also, man, the OKC Thunder had 13 steals, 27 assists, and they dominated the paint, 54 points in the paint to the Minnesota Timberwolves 20, and they had 12 fast break points to the Minnesota Timberwolves 0. But I will like to give a shout out and a salute to Julius Randle with 28 points, 8 rebounds, 9 of 13 from the floor, shooting 69%. And he was also hot from the three, hitting 5 or 6 shots from the three-point line, averaging 83%. Well, 83% shooting, I'm talking about averaging. Anthony Edwards, he had a little scare a little bit. He went out a little bit he went out of the game for a little bit. I think he tweaked his ankle a little bit, but I don't think it was that major because he came back in, letting them know, yeah, I'm straight, trying to dunk on somebody, got fouled, you feel me? But ended the night with 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 of 13 from the floor, shooting 39%, and 3 of 8 from the three, shooting 38%. So you feel me? I'm gonna need to see more from Anthony Edwards, especially if you are healthy, because I don't know if you're 100% or not. But at the same time, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more. The Timberwolves are gonna need more. If you want me to keep calling you Baby Jordan, I'm gonna need to see more Anthony Edwards. You can't shy away in situations like this. You gotta be the man with the plan. You and Julius Randle got to take over and got to take control over this game. Julius Randle did his part. Now the ball is in your court, Anthony Edwards. I'm just letting you know. Minnesota Timberwolves also had 17 turnovers, dog. And with that being said, I'm gonna move on to the next game. I would like to give a shout out to the anniversary. This game was played, matter of fact, this game was played on the anniversary night of the famous Reggie Miller choke session that he gave to the New York Knicks back in the day. You feel me? The New York Knicks go down to the Indiana Pacers in overtime fashion, 138 to 135. Man, it's some shooters in this house. It's a whole lot of shooters in this house. Shout out to the Indiana Pacers, man. I've been telling y'all this whole playoff series. I mean, this whole playoff year, this season, you feel me? These guys are shooters. They can shoot the basketball. They are hoopers. They got shooters all over the Indiana Pacers basketball squad. These guys are not playing the radio, dog. Way to steal a game, man. And mind you, I kind of feel like the Pacers are the better team. I love to see what the New York Knicks did. But I'm going to talk about them in a second. But I got to get into the Indiana Pacers, man. My boy, Tyrese Halliburton, 31 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 12 of 23 from the floor, shooting 52%. Kind of iffy from the 3, 4 of 12 from the 3, shooting 33%. But Mr. Big Shot, Mr. Clutch, he would have sealed the deal if he hit that thing from the 3, but his foot was on the line to take the game into overtime. Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton. Way to put your team on the back. A lot of people say he's overrated. Some people say he's a superstar. I feel like he's an all-star, and he is what makes the Indiana Pacers go. He is their key piece. He's the key factor for the Indiana Pacers. He make everything run. Things run through him. You feel me? Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton for putting his team on his back and getting the job done, helping them steal the first game. And you feel me? Likely this might put them up. Me personally, and I ain't even tell y'all who I got for the last game, so we just gonna let that be, cause that's gonna be played tonight. But I'm talking about this game right now, bro. Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers, they might make a run to the NBA Finals. Hey, they possibly could win that thing, nah. But I don't know. I don't know how they gonna look against the teams in the West. Now, I also gotta give a shout out to Aaron Nesmith, man. This brother was clutch. This brother was cold. This brother was hitting everything from the 3. And mind you, I'm the guy on here always complaining about team shooting too many 3s, this and the third. But when you on like this brother, when you hot like this brother, Aaron Nesmith, it don't matter. My dog had 30 points. 9 of 13 from the floor, shooting 69%. But here is the catcher. 8 of 9 from the 3, shooting 89%. The man went 6 for 6 late in the game from the 3-point line. Why is nobody trying to guard him? The disrespect. I also want to say the Pacers had 6 different players in double-digit scoring once again. The guys are straight hoopers, man. They shot 50% from the floor, and they had 13 fast break points to the New York Knicks 5. Now let's get into the New York Knicks, man. I feel like at this point in the season, the New York Knicks are tired, bro. I feel like they're a tired team, bro. They played the most minutes this season far as their starters have played the most minutes of any team in the NBA this season. Their starters have played a total of 14,674 minutes amongst their starters. You can't feel like you're going to be able to play 7 guys 82 games plus and think they're going to have the same motor and the same energy to give every night. I salute Jalen Brunson, though, for doing what he did. 43 points, 15 to 25 from the floor, shooting 60%. But from the three, it was horrible. 1 to 6, 17%. Karl Anthony Towns also came to show up, man. 35 points, 12 rebounds, 11 to 17 from the floor, shooting 65%, and 4 of 8 from the three, shooting 50%. And they also had a 17-point lead. It was multiple times they led in the game, and they blew the lead. I think it's fatigue, man. I think these guys are tired, man. They have a lot of minutes on their legs. They got to find some way to get these guys some rest and get some contribution from their bench players. Because if not, they bound to drizzle, dog. It was 14 lead changes also in this game, man. The game was tied 8 times, bro. And the New York Knicks also had 15 turnovers, bro. Listen, everybody do magic in the Garden every night, man. Either the Knicks gonna do it or the opposing team gonna do it. The opposing team gonna go crazy, either or. So, dog, I don't know what to say, man, but for the game 2s and these conference finals, I gotta roll for the Western Conference. I gotta roll with, dog. It's a hard matchup. I don't think Anthony Edwards gonna take this lightly, but I gotta roll with OKC, man. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they got a complete team, and their bench players are balling. They're getting a lot from the bench. And SGA, he's not showing signs of lightening up. And then you got Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren also helping them out. I like the Timberwolves. I feel like they can take this thing to a game 6 or a game 7. But I'm picking OKC Thunder to make it to the NBA Finals. And for the Eastern Conference Finals, out of the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks, the team I'm going to pick, I'm picking the Indiana Pacers, dog. They've been so hot, bro. They've been hot this whole playoffs, man. When they catch fire, they are hard to beat. They have too many weapons. Too many guys can make shots. And the New York Knicks, if they can't get any help for their bench, and they got to depend on their starters to play 35 minutes plus every night, while the Indiana Pacers can go to their bench and get TJ McConnell and other guys off the bench to do their things also, and the supporting cast members, Naismith, Nembhard, Turner, all the guys, and Siakam. I got the Indiana Pacers winning the Eastern Conference Finals also, bro. I got the Pacers in 7. I feel like it's going to be a hard fought, man. I feel like they're going to go to 7. But I could be wrong. The Indiana Pacers cleaned it up earlier. But with that being said, man, you now just talk sports with your boy DP. It's all about the you. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me you're foolish. Tell me nobody care about the NBA. But I care. But with that being said, boy, your boy DP is out, baby.